even though when it was first launched by Nintendo, the 3DS didn't perform as well as it was expected. A newer version of the console with better 3D rendering reinvigorated their sales. Because there are gamers that enjoy playing on handheld devices, and because the phone's battery doesn't always last until you've finished your game, in today's video we are going to talk about 14 of the best titles you can try on the 3DS. We wanted to include the best games developed for the 3DS and make a list as varied as possible with all kinds of gaming genres. The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds began as a remake of the classic Nintendo title The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Its graphic style, storyline and gameplay make it one of the most enjoyable adventure games on the market. The most balanced combination of old and new elements transforms this game into a must-play title. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is an action game that requires quite a steep learning curve, but if you are the type of gamer who likes challenges, it is definitely a title after your own heart. Your faithful sidekick is a fully armoured talking cat, and with its help you will certainly become the biggest monster-slaying hero in the game. Luigi's Mansion: Dark Moon is a sequel to the original Luigi's Mansion title released in 2001 for the GameCube, and contrary to popular belief, it is actually a very good game. The goal is to find all of the shards that make up the Dark Moon, a magic object that has the power to pacify the ghosts that dwell in the haunted mansion. Fire Emblem Awakening is a turn-based tactical role-playing game in the style of Final Fantasy. It offers complex fighting scenes that require micromanaging and planning. The game also introduces a romantic element into the mix. The combatants that fight each other can fall in love, marry, and even have children. So this turn-based title is definitely more than meets the eye. Pokémon X and Y are the first installments in the 6th generation of the Pokémon series and have been developed especially for the 3DS in 2013. The fact that the player can connect with other trainers from around the world and make all kinds of trades makes the game feel very alive, escaping from an otherwise lonesome gameplay atmosphere. Mario & Luigi Dream Team is a role-playing title that takes the player into the fantastic world of the two most iconic Nintendo heroes. Here, by working in tandem and controlling each of the characters, the player has to save Pillow Folk, who are imprisoned in stone pillows. The game received positive reviews, being appreciated for its entertaining gameplay. Super Mario 3D Land takes the classic platformer to a whole new level thanks to the stereoscopic 3D modelling. It has never been more entertaining to jump on blocks suspended in the air, avoid obstacles and collect rewards. All of these in the most absorbing environment ever created. This game is the perfect ode to the original Mario games. Donkey Kong Country Returns was initially developed for the Wii console. Later on, the stereoscopic port of the game was released for the Nintendo 3DS. This side-scrolling platformer tells the story of Donkey Kong, whose island is invaded by some evil creatures named Tikis. The player has to control Donkey and his friend Didi to stop the invaders from stealing their bananas. This is not an exclusive 3DS game, but since Shovel Knight is inspired by gameplay and graphics of platformer games developed for the Nintendo Entertainment System, we thought it deserved a spot on our list. In addition, it has amazing gameplay, and since it is so good and it's really convenient, you can play it anywhere on a portable console like the 3DS. This Nintendo 3DS installment of the Cave Story revives the classic version by adding remodeled characters and settings, as well as some extra content to broaden the gameplay experience. The main character, an amnesiac boy, has to save the rabbit-like creatures named Mimigaz from the hands of a malevolent scientist. This Mario Kart edition was created especially for the 3DS, so new features that match the console's keyframe have been added. Glider wings, submersible carts and underwater detours are some of the new additions, and together with the gyroscope controls, they give the best 3D gameplay experience. This game is perfect for the players that love a good kart racing game. Animal Crossing New Leaf is an ideal title for gamers who like a lifelike game where they can decorate houses, fish and catch bugs. In this world populated with anthropomorphic animals, you can enjoy yourself in the most adorable life simulation video game developed for the 3DS. Upon its release, it has been especially appreciated for the tangible depth of its gameplay. Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy is a puzzle game designed for the 3DS. It is the 6th installment of the series, and it stars the already famous Professor Layton, who tries to unlock the power of an ancient civilization. This game features about 500 puzzles and is built as a series of short adventures that are contained in a bigger story frame. BOXBOXBOY is even better than its predecessor BOXBOY, due to the fact that it adds a more complex gameplay with a new box included in the levels. Its learning curve is very lean, allowing you to start with simple moves and only later proceed to more complicated designs. It's a perfect game for those of you who like to have their logic skills challenged. This was our list showcasing what we think are the best Nintendo 3DS games out there, and we hope you've enjoyed our video. If you did, please press that like button as we do appreciate it and it helps us immensely. You can also post other titles that you think we might have missed in the comments below, because we do read pretty much everything. Now would also be a great time to encourage you to subscribe, because we upload new stuff all of the time, so subscribing will keep you up to date with all of our latest videos. You can also check out fraghero.com for more gaming related articles, but until next time, have a great day.